Vale.
No, ya está bien.
Hi and welcome to this awesome interview on this virtual event called DVG My Life. This is all free for you viewers, so you definitely should attend as much as possible and get this great information to make your quality of life better. My name is Minja Zeus, and I'm a complementary healthcare professional, and I will be acting here as an interviewer. And today I have a special guest called Maria Chan Calvo, and she is a certified Chinese medicine professional. And please continue and tell us more. What do you do? And welcome to this interview.
Thanks, Minja, for inviting me to your special event. It is a nice opportunity to share some important aspects of TCM, traditional China medicine, that make our life a little bit healthy. Be conscious about our body and our feelings. Thank you so much, and try to do my best with my English because it's not so fluently, but I try to do, okay?
You do it well, you do it well. And of course, we will be talking today about organ clock in traditional Chinese medicine. It's very interesting, and I hope we will soon be able to order these clocks to our home because it's very powerful. And I wanted to ask a little bit about your background, because you're a very interesting mixture. You are half Venezuelan and Chinese, and now you live in Baleares. Can you tell a little bit more about your international background?
Well, it's a interesting mix. My father was from China. My mother was from Spain, but they met in Venezuela. And then this is the mix of cultures, no, that make my life so rich and so interesting. And it's a good combination because I have different points of view of different things, and also different cultures bring us better essence of a life, no?
Exactly.
This is my life.
That's beautiful. So today we're gonna talk about organ clock in TCM, so traditional Chinese medicine. First, I wanted to ask, are you actually using the clock as your work tool?
Yes, it's a very interesting and easy way to understand how the body works and all during the day, because our clock is also, the organ clock is based in 24 hours time. For that, it's really interesting because in each 2 hours, you have an organ that works in the higher level of energy. And we can use this time to improve the function of this organ in the body and in our life. Let me explain. It's very, very easy because the concept is simple, and you can use in the treatments or in your daily life this clock for all this process of your wellness.
Wow, that's amazing. So can you tell us, like, shortly, I know this is a long answer because to study to be a professional in Chinese medicine, it will take for years, but what is Chinese medicine?
Well, it's very Asian science and very smart and wisdom Chinese way to see how keep the healthy body and how feel good. China medicine is a very interesting way also to improve another kind of disease or to help body to find another way to feel much better. And also it's the connection, the mind and the body, because it's not only body, normally all the sickness or all the problems that we have in our body. This is a China medicine. It's a very complex views of the body, and also it's easy and simple. Look complex, but it's easy because all the essence of China medicine comes from the natural. If you can see and understand the natural things, you can understand your body.
Wow, exactly. And the best things are simple, usually, that actually works. So, what is the body clock based on? The organ clock. See,
yes, the body clock or the organ clock is a concept, okay, that is based on the meridians. We have 12 meridians, and each meridian is in relation with an organ, okay? Then during the day, we have 2 hours. Each meridian is in the higher functions, and this is there is an organ in relation with this meridian. And then we can also improve the work in this time. So sorry.
The dog wants to talk too. No worry.
So super. And then there are 3 important functions that we can manage with the organ clock. This is a kind of picture. We can use it because normally we forgot what is the time, where is the organ, okay? But also you can see we have 3 functions that we can manage with the organ clock. Is the nutrition, because it's the first one functions. Second, transport of nutrients to the body of the cells, and the cleaning or detox moment. And each moment of during the day, different organs produce a high activity to do one of these 3 functions. And this is the most important to know, because we can manage our time to eat, our time to sleep, our time to connect in this time with the function of this organ. For example, if you see in this small picture, you can see during the day, we have all of the activities in relation to the nutrition, because we're starting the morning working with the stomach, with the large intestine, stomach, spleen, heart. All these organs are complementary activities to give us or to get all the nutritions of the food that we get in the morning. But in the night also, the organs that works is also to relieve, to restore the body, to bring to the cells the complete, all the nutritions that getting during the day, during the night, the body transport and on the organs, transport and restore the cells. That is the idea. It's a very perfect cycle we have in our body, and really, really smart.
Amazing how intelligent our body is. Yes, really. So smart. Yes, and
it's really easy. Just only we need to connect with our body and feeling and listen our feelings. How is the feeling? And body tell us everything about how it's working. This is the way. Ninja.
Wow.
It's very, very easy and very simple. Only we
Wow.
need to listen.
Exactly. That's beautiful. And can you tell a little bit more about of different elements in traditional Chinese medicine? What kind of elements are there?
Yes, of course, it's very easy. It's 5 elements in China traditional medicine. The same of the natural, water, earth, wood. This is kind of elements that we have in our body, and each organ is in relation with one of these 5 elements. And this is the way that understand when we have fire, when we have water, when we have metal, when we have wood, and when we need air in our body, because each organ complement is in relation with one of these elements and work the elements inside in our body. And this is the concept of a traditional China medicine. Is the base, and on the base is the yin and yang energy, because also we have these elements, but also we have the energy, the qi, we call qi or shi in our body. And then these movements of the energy, yin and yang, is produce our well-being, our healthy life, our way to stay in good condition and to have energy to do a lot of activities during the day.
So everything is about balance, really.
Everything is about balance. The balance of the yin, of the yang energy, and the balance of all the process of the organs in the body. This is the real thing of the China traditional medicine. And it's a very good thing because we need to do this in everything that we do every day in our life. Balance. What food is good? What food is not good? Everything is good, but in balance. This is the idea.
That brings us to the question, because I don't remember, I use this, I have a little bit information of Chinese medicine, which I'm using a little bit, but of course, when we need professional, we contact you or, Chinese medicine professional, because there's also a lot of science behind that and information. So can you tell me which taste balance, for example, if I'm dry, what kind of taste should I be balancing to get more humid my body, or so on?
So, well, it's try to do it by yourself. You have to be really conscious about your body to taste you by yourself, okay? But you can only see the natural, what the natural do when it's a little bit dry, what kind of food produce the air when it's a dry time or summertime, for example, that is more dry than another times. Only you can see the combination of the natural produce the food in relation, for example, with the different season, dry, humid season, cold season, hot season, and you can take the real way to balance in this moment, because natural in hot, for example, in hot season, produce a kind of food that is a perfect combination to balance this moment. And then this is also what we need. This is the way to balance. If you need, for example, hot season, you can see all the fresh fruits, the salads, the different kind of vegetables that produce the air to balance this process of hot, this fire in your body. when you can feel so hot, so fire. Oof, I'm really like burning, no? You get fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. The natural let you know what you need.
So then when you are kind of cold, you have to take like hot soup and chili and cayenne pepper.
Exactly. When you feel a cold sensation, what is the food that balance this sensation on your body? This is a way energetic dietary that we have that we use in China or to complement the functions of the organs in the body.
Wow, wow, amazing. So actually, this is what you answered. The next question would be about how our like eats and drinks, how do we eat or drink in a different season? So you think people should like change their eating habits in a summer or in a winter time? So you shouldn't eat always the same. Okay. Yeah, tell me a
Yes,
little bit more.
exactly. Exactly. And the air, and you can see in the natural. Some vegetables have a specific time to have to get and in a good way. It's because this vegetable is good for this season, is good for this moment. The same of the organ clock. Okay. These specific activities you are doing during the day is in a specific time to this moment in the day. Okay.
Exactly.
To eat,
Yeah.
to eat, to sleep, you have a different moment, a specific time. Why? Because there is an organ that this is the moment that produce the best function in the body.
That's so amazing. And how about different countries? For example, I'm now here in Spain, but I would love to eat our dark bread from Finland. Should I like still have an urge to eat my bread from Finland, or should I just use what I have over here, which has grown here near to me, or it doesn't matter really?
Well, it depends of your body, because sometimes we used to get some food in different countries. For example, in Venezuela, we use a lot of tropical fruits. Okay, and also we can find some tropical fruits here in Spain. And also, it doesn't mean that you can't get these aliments or these foods here. You can also take this food, or eat this food, but you need also to understand what kind of food of your country are better for you or not. For example, depends of a person. If you are a very hot person, feel hot all the time, your hands or your feet are always hot, you need fresh fruit, and you need to change a little bit. Maybe in your country, it's a tropical country, you get a lot of tropical fruits, very hot, and need to change to some fruits a little bit fresh. This is the way you can take some food from your country, but you need to understand why you take your food, this food, why you choose this food, and in the moment, in the real moment that you need, that the body needs this food.
Okay. Wow, I'm sure, we do need help from you and guidance from food more, and I'm sure we're gonna ask you more questions and do more of these videos because it's so interesting. But I wanted you to tell a little bit more about what kind of treatments they have in Chinese medicine. Obviously, food, but what else? What else you can do with Chinese?
Well, the base of China traditional medicine is the acupuncture, okay, because we use the meridians and all the points. Also, we can do acupuncture by needles or acupuncture by acupressure massage, that is making the pressure in the points in the body. This is a real effective also. And also in China, we use tuina massage. That is another kind of massage using vibration over some part of our body. Or we use maxibustion. That is another way to bring hot into the points. Herbal medication, because China, we use a lot of phytotherapy or herbal medication to produce a real good effect into the process of the organs. And this is also all this, the energetic dietary is very important to us. The food is really the center of everything in the life, in the China life. The real thing is we are also that we eat. Okay?
Exactly.
This is the idea. And
this is what Hippocrates said from hundreds of years ago. And how have we forgot about it?
Exactly. And then we need only to focus on this. And it's very important in the China medicine that we eat, and the perfect combination and balance of the food that we consume.
Exactly. And are we many times even aware of what we eat when we just buy certain foods, prepackaged processed food? Are we even aware of what kind of energy you're putting in your body and what time?
And the body, like, is very smart, let you know immediately when some food is not good for you, or some kind of treatments also is not good for you, and you can change, and you need to change.
Exactly. Yes? Listen, like you said, to the body. Well, I've had here another question. Well, how do you know when you need to like search for professional in traditional Chinese medicine? How do you know? When do I know to come?
So this is a really good question, because China medicine in China is the only way to get health. Okay, it's the only medical way.
Wow.
But here in Spain, for example, it's a complementary or alternative way to treat problems that the Occidental medicine can't do. This is especially way to have another kind of treatments from the China medicine in combination with the Occidental medicine. Two medicines could be really good way to treat disease, to treat organ problems, to help to restore all the systems that we are that is not in balance way.
Wow.
I think we can use all the ways that we have available to feel good. This is the idea, to stay good, healthy, to stay good.
I totally agree. And I think how it sounds in China that it must be like heaven in there, because if that is the only medicine, I would love that to be there.
Yes, also you can find now an Occidental medicine in China, but the stronger way is the China medicine.
Wow, that's amazing. And how many thousands of years they have done Chinese medicine in China.
2000 of years using this Asian science, and it's very, very interesting. And we never finished learn about
Wow.
these different cases or different ways to understand how the body move all the systems to provide us a good wellness. And it's really interesting. I invite everybody to look information about the China medicine and get this information to help the body to recovery and to balance. This is really interesting. This is my suggestion to
Exactly.
everybody.
Exactly, it's beautiful, and you have been teaching. Actually, I've been little bit reading about Chinese medicine. I'm thinking of it, but I want to study it more as soon as possible. But this video gave a lot of information, new information, even for me. I'm very happy. And well, give us a little bit more idea how to utilize this organ clock in a normal everyday life. How could I use it to benefit from it?
Okay, you said this is so simple. If you can see in the clock, the organ that in this moment is in the higher, when it's the time of the organ, is in the higher level of working, then you can use it. Oh, this is the best time to do that, to do any activity. Okay, for example, if you can see 8 in the morning is the time of the stomach. What is the best time of where the stomach is working in a higher level?
So I should be eating on 8 o'clock.
Exactly, this is the idea. All that you can get in food in this time, the stomach is going to process very good, in very good way, easier, because it's the moment of the organ, okay? And you can see also the opposite side of the stomach is the blood circulation. This is the time also than the transportation of the nutrients to the cell is not in the higher level. It's not the moment, okay? Then also, this is the moment 8 in the morning to eat, and in the night, 8 in the night is the moment to rest, because the blood circulation is in this moment is the higher moment of this.
So that's why, for example, children supposed to go 8 o'clock, but how about adults? Should we go 8 o'clock to sleep as well?
Exactly. This is a good time to go to bed, no? It's difficult, but it's the real moment in the organ part. It's not problem if you're going to rest a little bit late, okay? But it's the suggestion time to go to rest from 8 in the night until 6 in the morning.
Okay.
When we start.
Then when you start,
yes, sorry. When we start the process of nutrition at 6 in the morning, we start again all the process.
So 6 should be good time to wake up then.
Yes, could be on 8 when you need to eat, because your stomach is going to speak in you at 8 in the morning.
So how about then time of heart? Should that be the time of exercise at 12 o'clock? Because would the heart get better by exercising?
Well, 12 o'clock is the her time, but it doesn't mean that you have to do the exercise in this time. Also, you can do it during the day, the exercise, but also in the day time from 6 to from 6 in the morning until 6 in the night. You can also use this space, day space area to do exercise.
Okay,
Most
so at
important
least
thing,
not after 6, because 6 your body is supposed to rest. That's also
exactly.
good information.
Yeah. It's so easy. You can see here. This is the
Very
moment of activity. This is the moment of the yang activity, energy.
Yeah.
And this is the moment of the yin activity, energy. And then
Wow.
also exercise, if better, if you can do it in this moment of the clock, or the organ clock.
Okay, well, that's awesome. So could I, like if we know that, for example, raw chocolate is very good for heart, so should it be good to eat 12 o'clock or a little bit after raw chocolate? Because that is the heart
Chocolate. Okay, chocolate. every food is good. Also, if you eat in balanced way.
Yeah, of course, not too much anything. Yeah,
exactly.
Good. So then, what kind of mistakes can happen if I try to take care of myself with the help of this organ clock? Or there is not so much a risk where you told us this is the active time, this is the passive time, or relaxed time. But what mistakes could I make by using this clock?
Well, your mistake is the how can I say, if you don't have enough information about the way that it's work, that the organ clock work, also is you can make a mistake using this clock to do some activities during the day. Also, my suggestion all the time is, if you want to use this, you want to learn about a little bit about the functions of each organ and how is the connection of the different times of the day of each process of your body. This is my suggestion, but it's very simple and easy, and the humans are used to have a clock in our body, in our life, okay? And then I suppose it's not difficult to use the organ clock in your real life, in your normal life.
What about this? Because I find out sometimes I can wake up the same time in the morning. Is it because of the organ clock, or is it something that I did with my mind? What do you think is the reason why, for example, I can wake up, let's say 6 o'clock, or at least my daughter wakes up always 9 o'clock, exactly 9 o'clock. She will wake up if she can sleep.
Yes, in fact, you can understand some special weakness situation.
Yes.
Yes, in a organ, if you, for example, see every day you wake up at 3 p.m. in the morning. 3 p.m. in the morning, I wake up. I cannot sleep. I can breathe in. I feel like, just, I cannot sleep more. This is a sign. You can see this sign, and you can use this information to evaluate the client that has this problem. Could be for the lung, could be from the liver. Is a good important sign to understand probably disease or problems in the functions of organs. And you can use this to make a good treatment to this person. Okay.
Wow.
This is interesting.
So for example, if I get tired, let's say after I eat, like let's say always 1 o'clock, I'm kind of very tired.
Yeah.
What would it tell? Is it again my heart?
Yeah, you can see where is the organ. For example, at 1 p.m. okay, or 1 a.m. is working.
Yeah.
Okay, gallbladder and liver is in this time. Liver is the 5.
How about in the daytime? I mean daytime 1 o'clock. Then it will be hard, right?
During the day, okay, interesting. 1 o'clock is between third and a small intestine. Okay, what's happening in the small intestine? Small intestine needs a lot of energy to process all the food that you eat in the lunch. And then your body is using all the energy in this process, especially the small intestine, because it's getting all the nutrients of the food to produce the real nutrients to the cells. And this process is a very complicated process, complex process, and needs time and needs energy. And then you feel your body needs to rest a little bit to get this process, all the energy that needs. This is a simple way, okay?
So it might not be a problem. It might be a normal, because for example, the Spanish way is that they have siesta. They eat and then they sleep during the day. But in Europe, we don't understand this, or in Finland, we never do that.
But it's not necessary to rest, to sleep, or to have a siesta, rest. In fact, there are persons that have a lot of energy and they can move and they can do all the activities during the 1 p.m. and not make a rest time. It depends on the persons and depends on your energy. If you are having really good energy, you can also doing this process and also doing your activities without rest. Depends. But if you feel tired, it's not bad in this moment of the day, because your body needs energy to produce or to produce this process, or this organ to produce all the functions that they are going to do in this moment of the day.
Exactly.
I don't know if I can explain, but also it depends. Each person is different, okay? And also only listen to your body. If your body needs rest, rest.
Exactly.
If your body needs, you have a lot of energy, I can do everything, you do everything. You say,
exactly. Wow. Yeah, that is great information. And well, I wanted to ask still in the end, can I get treatment through Chinese medicine, for example, from you? And could it be even made by video conversation? Or is Chinese medicine difficult to do, like with the video?
Well, it's in China, we have a, I don't know how can I say in English, we have a saying, or we have a way to say, if you ride the dragon, you will take advantage of his power. Okay, it means it's better in China. In China, we say it's better when you can get the person in front of you. You can touch, because we use the temperature of the body. We use the observation. We see the signs of the body and the person to make a treatment, no? To make a diagnosis about the person, no? But also, if you want to get some information or about your feelings, you can also get a online sessions to have some information and to produce a kind of way to understand why you feel in this way. But it's not a complete way to do a complete treatment, China treatment. You need the person in front of you to produce best results in the treatment. This is my sensation. But also, it's a way now with these conditions of we can move and we can have a contact, physical contact. It's a way to start to be conscious about the why I'm feeling in that way and how I can feel much better, or what I have to do to feel much better. It's an interesting way to start, but also to acupuncture, to have acupuncture, to have massage. You need to
of course,
physical contact. It's
we
very
don't have
important.
yet telephones that can do the massage, which would be awesome, of course, but maybe in the future. Who knows what's
Yes.
gonna
And
happen?
also, you can see a person very, very nice, but in the video, but it doesn't mean it's everything is good. You need to touch. Temperature of the body is very important, because bring us the information about the energy. How is the flowing energy in the body? And this is very important to us.
Wow, this is so interesting. Thank you so much for sharing all this, and we hope that our event, when this gonna be sent it out, this video, 15th of May, this Saturday, I hope we already have some organ clocks to so that people can get them and start being more conscious of their body. But I want to say thank you for you, Maria, and thank you, viewers, that you checked out this video. Remember to subscribe and comment. You can ask questions of Maria below this video, and I'm sure Maria will be more than happy to answer them.
Of course. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Minja, to invite me to share this information. It's really interesting. It's my first time that I did this kind of video in this way in China traditional medicine, because I work in another a kind of therapist, but this is a very interesting, because it's a, you know, China medicine is like people are very curious about this interesting way to have a healthy life, and it's a good way. It's a good one to use in our daily life. Yeah, and use the organ clock. It's very interesting.
Yeah, and because I think the way also, because it's clock, many times we watch clock. So if we can change all the clocks as an organ clock, I think we would be more conscious of, oh my, this is the time of my liver, or this is the time of my stomach, I should eat now. So you know, wake up more the understanding of our body and try to make it feel better, so that the body can make our life easier and better.
Well, Ninja, super. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and have a great day, everyone. And thank you, Maria. Have a great day, you too, and see you later.
Bye.
Bye.